picture this. You want to head out on a ride into the mountains like here maybe, but you're not sure how long you're going to go for. You're not sure what you want to take, and you really don't want to take a backpack. So what are you going to do? How are you going to carry the things that you're going to need? Well, don't worry, because in this video, I'm going to tell you all about great ways that you can take the stuff that you're going to need without needing a backpack this time. My first tried and trusted method then is the humble gear strap. Now it can be anything from this fairly simple Velcro strap to things like this, these fancy high-tech boa straps here, which hold things really tightly in place. The great thing about these is that they're really versatile and of course very lightweight. You can literally strap stuff and put them anywhere on the bike where there's a bit of a gap. Another great bonus to these then is their versatility. You can pretty much strap anything to your bike, be it an inner tube, a multi-tool, your bananas or whatever you're going to need for your snacks on the day out. However, I do have some words of warning for you. First up, if you've got things strapped externally to the bike like this, then watch out on those muddy rides because it is going to get absolutely soaking wet and plastered in mud. So if you've got that precious multi-tool that you like, that you don't want to get trashed, maybe think of carrying it some other way. Same, like I said, with your food. If you're going out on that mudder of a ride, then they are going to get a little extra flavoring to it. And also, if you strap multiple things together, so if I had like my multi-tool with some canisters or something on top of it, well, on really rough, bumpy runs and trails, I have actually had it where the things have moved and slid apart. So you just got to make sure they are strapped down really nice and tight. Not too fond of things strapped all over your bike? Well, granted, it can look a little bit messy. So what about the idea of integrating tools actually into your bike? Rich, you're crazy, you might be saying. And well, some of you may well be correct, but actually that is a real possibility. Manufacturers have over the years addressed riders' needs to be able to carry tools easily and conveniently actually on the bike. And here are a great few ways that you can do that. Here are some of the great ways then. So things like tools actually integrated into the frame. Like I said, you can see here, this little magnetic multi-tool on my Orbea has got most of the essential Allen keys I need. We use these, Topeak on the channel, obviously, the Topeak Ninja water bottle. And at the back of it is this multi-tool integrated into a little housing. So it does actually say clean and dry, tucked away nicely down there. You can get other things like bar plugs, which have got the tool for fixing a tubeless tire on, or multi-tools that go in the top of your steerer tube, and even sort of things that tuck away like the Tubey Master from Topeak, which has got canisters and a spare tube and things like that, which just integrate nicely underneath the saddle. All these ways are going to free up your pocket so you don't have to look like an absolute pack horse with panniers on, going around all chock-a-block full of stuff everywhere. It's not all gear straps and slide tools then that are great for keeping things stashed away. No, your clothing can play a huge part in actually helping you carry things that you're going to need as well. And here I'm going to focus mostly on bibs, and some bibs that I use very regularly on all these flipping epic rides they send me on. So let's take a look. Now, I rarely ride without bibs, like I said, and on big epics, well, I try to avoid taking a backpack, so I want to travel as light and as easily as possible. So cycle tops are great. They have pockets in the back of them, but they're generally aimed at the more roady, XC orientated people out there because they're obviously usually made of Lycra. They're pretty snug fitting. But these bad boys are my hidden secret. Quipah! Bibs, stash bibs. Bibs with pockets built into them. A great idea, and I think a bit revolutionary. Let's take a look at these ones. With these bad boys on, I will stash pretty much anything in them. These are the Nukeproof Blackline bibs. They got 3 big pockets in the back, and there's actually even pockets down the side of my leg. I can put my multi-tool in, I can put my trail map in, I can put my half-eaten pack of hula hoops in. There's no end to it. I can put gels down the side. They're really great for just freeing up the bike, freeing up my pockets on the side here. But I do have a word of warning. If you're going to be putting more solid objects in the back, things like multi-tools or shock pumps or Allen keys, anything like that, just be very careful, especially if you're not wearing a back protector of some description. I am guilty of doing it myself. We've all done it probably. Obviously, if you have a big crash and you've got just a big lump of metal there, it can really do some damage. So just think carefully what you are going to put back there. Still not convinced you can carry everything you need with the ways I've described so far? Still don't want to take a backpack? Well, what about this as an alternative? The hip pack. Sleek, lightweight and tucked away. It could actually well be a great alternative for what you're after. They can come in all different shapes and sizes, and some of them are actually large enough to hold a small bladder in them to carry water as well. This one's actually got a compartment in the middle to put another water bottle in it, pockets both sides, big wide straps so it's nice and comfy. So if you combine this way with the other ways as well, well, I mean, you should have more than enough ability to carry pretty much everything next time you hit the park for the day or head out on a big old epic. This next one's a little Brucey bonus for you all. Now, I know it's probably not going to apply to a lot of people out there, but it's called in-frame storage. So actually being able to put stuff inside the frame. Now, not many bikes do have it, so it might be slightly more applicable to if you're looking to buy a brand new bike. And it is something I would strongly recommend because it can make life a lot simpler. This Orbea Rallon of mine actually does have it. If I flick this little lever here by the bottle cage, pull that out of the way, look, I can actually put stuff inside the frame, and it comes with this. It comes with like, oh, I've jammed it in there pretty tight because I got a few things, but maybe I jammed it too tight. See that? There's an actual little pouch there to keep things in as well, to stop it damaging the frame or rattling about. I just tuck that one back in there. I could put more up there. I could fit some bars and things like that. And it just means it's keeping the bike nice and clean, keeping my pockets empty, and is a great way again of carrying stuff. Well, there we go then. Some great ways to maybe avoid taking a backpack on that ride that you don't really want to take it on. I don't blame you. And some awesome ways to integrate tools and bits and pieces into the bike. If you have got any more that you maybe use that I haven't mentioned in this video, why not let me know in the comments down below? I always like to hear, as always, a little thumbs up. Why not click subscribe? It can't hurt, it's all free. And I'll see you next time. Thanks a lot, everyone. See ya.